pros of using year-round home education is the flexibility. You can take a break whenever you like. There's nothing that's really kind of set in stone. You can drop everything or you can take something up again. It doesn't really matter. It allows for shorter daily sessions and more frequent breaks if you need them, or you can just work every morning and take every afternoon off. And then that kind of, you can also do it the other way around, and it kind of gives you that real flexibility that home education is known for, and it's something that I personally really enjoy. So this one's for the neurodivergent families and maybe others as well, but it certainly is a pro for us, and that is a consistent routine. My children know that we do home education every day, and even on the weekends, they only don't do things on the day they go to forest school, but they're still actually being educated there too. It just doesn't feel like it. But the consistent routine and knowing what to expect really, really helps my autistic children. Another reason for year-round home educating is better retention. You get that summer slide when you take a whole big chunk, or a Christmas slide, whatever you want to call it. When you take a big chunk of time off, you can really see if they've not kind of, if the work hasn't been kind of cemented in their mind, you can really see a difference when you start up again. And it's really common with children who go to school as well. That's why you'll often get workbooks that are specifically about the summer slide. Doodle Maths and Doodle English are always talking about the summer slide. And if you're doing it all year round and doing less, but every day, it doesn't really happen because it's just a consistent retention of learning for children. The next one is personalised breaks. We're pagan, as I've talked about before, and we don't necessarily want 2 weeks off at certain times. We don't want 2 weeks off over Easter. That's not really helpful for us. We want 2 weeks. If we want to take 2 weeks, we want to take it at Ostara, which is in March, not in April, as Easter often falls. So for us to be able to design when we take time off, if we take time off, it's actually really, really beneficial to our spiritual well-being. And I think for other people who maybe just want a holiday in term time, because that's a perk of being home educated, you want to just be able to take it off whenever. And it's something that we find really, really useful, is we can say, oh yeah, we're not doing anything because it's Beltane, or we're not doing anything because it's Lunasa, and we can just like take that time off, whether it's a couple of days, just one day, or a whole week. It doesn't really matter, because we're catching up on what we need to do, because we're just doing it more frequently.